Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Edo 2020. Iyamu accuses his counterpart of being Obaseki's spokesman. How is that possible? Anyway, my people, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time we're reaching you today. We want to say thank you for continuously supporting us. We truly, really appreciate you. And we say God bless you. Well, if you have not given us a thumbs up, why not go ahead and give us a thumbs up? And please, don't forget to subscribe. We appreciate you. As we are saying, did you hear the title? Iyamu is accusing his counterpart of, supporting and being a spokesman for Obaseki. What could that mean? Two things. Either he believes in the person of Obaseki, he's also of the persons of Obaseki, although has not come out openly to say it. He believes in what he's seen, the ideology, the development, although cannot speak at the time being because him also is having a party of his own where he belongs at the moment, or is eventually thinking of moving to the Obaseki's camp. Because how can rivals, one be speaking for the other? It shows that he believes in the other person and believes that the other person, have something to produce or to develop or something. Or how do you say it? Yes? So that's what's happening now. Iyamu is accusing this guy. Say, what's your own? Why are you speaking for Obaseki? Are you his mouthpiece? I don't know what it is with Obaseki, yes, but it seems like a lot of people like him. And if it's going to be free and fair, like the word is, if it's going to be in the game of the numbers and the people, what we are saying, we might be wrong. Maybe we're only seeing from one side of the glass. And like the Englishman says, when they give two people a glass of water to look at, and at the end of the day, they say, write a report. One says the glass is half empty. The other says the glass is half full. At the end, both of them are correct. It depends on what side you are looking at the glass, the water from in the glass cup. So what we are saying is, from what we are seeing, hearing, Obaseki seems to have a lot of support. People seem to be confident in his leadership, in his administration, and we want him to come back and continue with the work he's doing. So if this man is being a spokesman for Obaseki, then something is seriously either wrong or something the Obaseki is doing is right. But anyway, let's continue with the news. You be the judge and give your own verdict. And don't forget to leave a comment of what you feel. Edo 2020, Iyamu accuses his counterpart of being Obaseki's spokesman. The APC candidate for governor in the September 19 election, Pastor Osage Iyamu, on Saturday accused his Labour Party counterpart, Right Honorable Israel Isaiah Osifo, of being a puppet of Governor Obaseki. In a statement by Iyamu Director of Communication and Media Strategy, John Mayeki, accused Osifo of using himself as another PDP spokesman to carry out smart campaigns and deliberately spreading misinformation. He warned and wondered why Osifo ignored Dan Orobi and Tony, the Edo PDP leaders, who are both parties in the court case. He stated without reason. Several calls to Osifo yesterday were not answered, and they did not respond to a text message our correspondent sent to his phone. However, Iyamu said, "We will find it incompetence that Dr. Isaiah Osifo, as a post-doctrinal politician, voluntarily participated in PDP ignorance smart campaign, which unfortunately amounts to a case where no judiciary decision was made as evidence of misconduct. Even more surprisingly, but nevertheless baseless, is the fact that the so-called professor, in his empty thesis at the press conference, financed entirely by Governor Gordon Obaseki, the outgoing governor, that's what he called Gordon Obaseki, of Edo State, who was responsible for Dr. Osifo's controversial appearance at the Labour Party candidates, conversing for votes, did not speak about Dan Orobi, Tony, the former current leader of PDP, both parties in the trial, which he announced criminal prosecution against. As recently as June, Dr. Isaiah Osifo was a member of the People Democratic Party, where he expressed his interest in the party's ticket, as he usually does every 4 years, to enjoy brief mention in the news, and the result of negotiation, his ninth court from the Labour Party, was facilitated by the Governor Gordon Obaseki. And result of the negotiation of ninth from the Labour Party was facilitated by Governor Gordon Obaseki, who returned to the party only original candidate nearly 1 million naira he had spent on forms and installed Osifo himself on the run his candidacy, one of which he displayed at the embarrassment press conference. We urge the people of Edo State not to listen to the words of the politician, businessman who only surface in every election cycle to blackmail desperate people like Governor Gordon Obaseki. So these are the words of Iyamu, saying that the professor is campaigning for the person of Governor Gordon Obaseki. He said he's a Labour Party person, but, the whole thing is quite confusing. See, let me tell you something. Don't get caught up in politics. Yes, you know why? They are politicians at the end of the day. Everybody is seeking an opportunity to become the governor of Edo State so as to be able to have their pound of flesh or to have their field day. Don't forget, we just mentioned what happened recently where we had that the agreement between Oshomole and Obaseki was that, Oshomole was going to be the one, ruling from behind, which Obaseki apparently refused, and which led to the what we began to see, But guess what? That same agreement that was refused by one person has been accepted by another person who eventually now is part of that party now. So what Obaseki refused, because he wanted the people of Edo State to have the opportunity to be able to speak into their election, into their politics, into their governance, has been accepted by another person. So you wonder why things are the way they are, why Nigeria cannot truly really move forward. You have to be wise. Don't get caught up in anybody's politics. At the end of the day, it's called politics. And at the end of the day, there will only be one winner. That's why you need to be very careful. Who you vote for will determine what will happen in Edo State in the next 4 years. Don't just vote for anybody because you want to vote. Vote for a reliable, true candidate that somebody that you're sure of will actually move Edo State forward. Don't just pick any Tom, Dick, or Harry. Pick a leader who truly loves the people of Edo State, who wants Edo State to move forward. Don't pick anyone who you are not competent or sure of, who you are not sure of their integrity. What you should be looking out for is those who have, who may not have had the credentials, but have people verging for them and saying, yes, like the way Obaseki came in the first tenure. Who knew him in politics in Edo State? Nobody. But guess what? Adams Oshomole was the one who campaigned tirelessly, who began to tell people of Edo State that this boy has worked with me. And guess what? He's working with his brain. He's not seeking to be known. That is somebody virtue. That is the true statement. To be very honest. That was the truth. Forget about politics. That was what Adams Oshomole felt about Governor Gordon Obaseki. That was how he felt, to be very, very candid. That was how he felt about Obaseki in the very first tenure before things fell apart. That was how he felt about this man. He felt that among everybody who has worked with him in his, in his cabinet, in his office, my dear, that's Politics Nigeria for you. Anyway, don't forget to like us, to share, to subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless you. Have a good day. And don't forget you have a voice. Make your vote count and make sure that you vote for the right candidates. Whoever you vote for becomes the governor of Edo State. Choose wisely. God bless you. Bye for now.